He was, in a word, perfect. Aaron stood there on the makeshift pitcher's mound, baseball in hand, staring at his best friend, Gregory Ross. The light hit his profile just right, highlighting his high, sculpted cheekbones, full lips, straight nose, and clear blue eyes. Aaron sighed deeply. "Throw me the curveball already, Weiss," Gregory instructed, taking the bat off his broad shoulder. They'd known each other from the cradle. Every summer, Aaron and Gregory headed away from the boiling hot city and toward upstate New York, where their parents rented neighboring cabins, and Aaron had Gregory to himself, mostly. "What's the rush?" Aaron asked, getting ready to throw. "I need to study some math later." "Math? It's summer vacation." "I know, but my GPA was the best in the class last year, and I want to keep it that way. I'm not going to let Tim Adams beat me out of the valedictorian because of AP calculus." "You're crazy. Tim isn't even close to your average." "I don't want to take any chances." "It's our senior year, Gregory. We should spend it having some fun." "As long as I'm the one giving the valedictorian speech at graduation." Aaron shook his head, but kept his mouth shut. Not only was Gregory a star athlete, the best hitter on their team, but he was the smartest, most ambitious kid in their class. Hell, he brought math books on their summer vacation. Who did that? But there was no talking to him when it came to being first in the class, or in everything. Gregory's older sister, Sarah, was already away at Harvard, and he wanted to follow her there. Although Aaron doubted he could get into Harvard like them, he figured there were enough other colleges in the Boston area. Aside from academics, he and Gregory excelled at similar sports and dated similar girls. Gregory never talked about girls he dated. He seemed to date the same way he did other extracurricular activities, because he was supposed to. But there were nights when Aaron felt Gregory's gaze slide over to him, during some moment where their dates were distracted and endlessly grabbing on, and he knew. He knew that Gregory was thinking the same as he was. Aaron liked the girls well enough, but none of them had ever come close to making his heart flip over the way Gregory did with just a look. God, he needed to do something about it already. He would be 18 next week and still chasing helplessly after his best friend. It was getting pathetic. Aaron paused to grab his bandana out of his jeans pocket and wiped his face. They were playing near the woods, in an open field, since there were no real baseball parks nearby. The sun beat down on him like a hammer. His throat felt parched, and he licked his lips as Gregory crouched down into a batter's position. The muscles in Gregory's arms flexed as he held the bat and the sun kissed his golden skin and light blonde hair. Blowing out a long breath, Aaron concentrated on their game and pitched. Strike one. Gregory had swung and missed. A slight frown marred his expression. Gregory hardly ever struck out. Again, he ordered. Strike two. Aaron's heart thudded in excitement. Just once he'd like to get the better of Gregory. Unlike his friend, Aaron focused on victories outside of school by being in the popular crowd, or winning on the playing fields, and he wanted to beat Gregory today. Aaron wound up and threw a curveball over their makeshift plate. Swat! The baseball flew over Aaron's head and sailed into the thick woods. Yes! Gregory pumped his fists into the air. Lucky shot. You wish. With a grin, Aaron dropped his glove and dashed after the ball. He searched in the nearby bushes and then ran deeper into the woods. Looking left and right, he finally spotted the ball where it had rolled to a halt near a giant tree. As Aaron came closer, he also saw Jesse, Gregory's younger brother, hanging upside down from one of the strong branches. His long legs held the tree branch, and his shirt had fallen over his skinny stomach so that Aaron could see his ribs sticking out. Hi, Jesse said, pushing his glasses up the bridge of his nose with a free hand. Your ball is there. I noticed it, thanks. I'd get it for you, but I'm practicing being a tree-toed sloth. Oh, okay. They do everything upside down, even eat, mate, and give birth this way. Jesse wiggled the toes of his feet for emphasis, which immediately made...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.